Hey guys, it's Steve here at Hankster's Hot Rods, and before we get to our newest addition to our inventory here at the Homer City, Pennsylvania location, we'd like to inform our viewers and our customers of some new products and services we're doing here at Hankster's. If you see a vehicle on our website at www.hanksters.com, maybe it doesn't have all the features you would like it to have. Maybe you would like to make some modifications to that vehicle. Some things that you may want to do, maybe disc brakes the whole way around, maybe fuel injection, air conditioning, different wheels and tires, exhaust systems, hood, striping, so on and so on. Give me a call. I'll get you a quote what it would cost to add that feature, make that change to that vehicle to make it perfect for you. Also, we want to remind everyone we do have shipping and powertrain warranty on mostly every vehicle on our website. Shipping is within the 48 states, and powertrain warranty is 3 months or 3,000 miles. Engine, transmission, or differential internally lubricated parts only. And of course, if it's a four-wheel drive vehicle you're going to buy from us, it would include the transfer case and a front differential as well. We also want to remind everyone we do have financing available. If you go on our site again at www.hanksters.com, click on the financing tab right next to the exact vehicle that you are interested in. Fill out the application that pops up, hit enter or submit down at the bottom left. We'll receive it, we send it out, and we go from there. And also, if you would like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can see videos of our current inventory, including this one, some videos of our past inventory to get a sense of what we bring in here at Hankster's Hot Rods. Well, we're not going to hold off any longer. We got a very exciting addition to our inventory to show you today. I love these. There's not many of them out there. There's only 2,250, I believe, made in 1969 and a little more or so in 1970. What we have for you today is this beautiful 1969 Mercury Cougar Eliminator, I'm sorry. And this is a true R code as well, so it is a 428. First thing you notice about it is the paint. It is in the correct color of the bright yellow that it had came in new. And the paint on this car is really nice. It's got a great shine to it, really smooth, and it stands out. Of course, that's what these cars were meant to do. Second thing you're going to notice is the striping down the side. It does have the Eliminator striping on the side with the Eliminator lettering on the back quarter panel, and we're going to show you that in a moment. Thirdly, you're going to the wheels and tires. It does have the stock rally wheels on it with the center caps, the beauty rings, of course, the Cobra Radial GT raised white letter tires. Moving along, we're going to address our gaps. Now, our first gap on the vehicle is between the front fender and the driver's side door. Very even going down. The gaps on this car are very nice. Body lines line up right on the money there and there. And of course, you got your 428 lettering here and your rocker moldings as well. Before we move on to our second gap, we're going to address our glass. Driver's side of the glass, no cracks there. We do have the driver's side body color mirror. And the driver's side glass here, no chips and cracks there either, and these, of course, are slightly tinted. Now, our second gap between the driver's side door and the quarter panel. Again, really nice the whole way down. Your body line lines right up there. Your striping lines up nice, and your body line here lines up really nice as well. Of course, there's our Eliminator lettering that I had mentioned. What I'm going to do now is open up the driver's side door. We'll look at the interior from this point of view. You got the high back vinyl seats, center floor console, automatic on the floor. You can see the door panels, carpeting, console, dash are in beautiful condition. You got two aftermarket gauges down there, forward of the shifter. The rest all factory instrumentation. Seat belts front and rear, and the interior is just beautiful on the car, and the door jambs as well. Very nice condition. Now, moving along, coming around to the back of the car, our back glass, no chips and cracks. Our gapping on our trunk, whole way across, nice and parallel. And of course, we got the trunk mounted rear wing here as well. Coming around to the back of the car, our rear bumper chrome is in great shape. We got one little scratch area here, not too bad, but the rest of the chrome here is very nice. Tail lights are in great shape there. I don't see any cracked or broken pieces there. They look really nice as well. What I'm going to do now is open up the trunk. We'll go over everything inside here. Now, of course, underneath the trunk is in body color. Your trunk jamb the whole way around. Beautiful shape, very nice, no rust or anything in there. Now, our weather stripping up here on the trunk itself, great shape and intact the whole way around. Down here on the floor, of course, you can see the fuel tank in great shape. Obviously, this is a fairly new tank. You can tell just by how nice this is. Of course, we even still have the tag on it there, and it is part of the floor on this model year. Inside here, you can see we've got our grommets. We got our mounts here in the back. All of our embossed lines, our bolts are still there. And of course, this is all yellow, just like the exterior, and the inside here looks really nice. Moving along. Coming around to the passenger side. Again, the paint on the car, great shape. It's just got a nice gloss throughout, really shines. Here's our Cougar emblems. Of course, that's on both sides. Now we're coming up to our first gap. Before I address that, I want to point out here's our Eliminator striping on this side as well. Now, our first gap on the passenger side between the quarter panel and the door. Looking good the whole way down. Body line lines up nice there. And there, of course, so does our striping. We also have the rocker molding on this side. Our passenger side glass, no chips and cracks. Of course, slightly tinted like the other side as well. Now I'm going to open up the passenger side door. Go over the interior from this point of view. You can see the seats, the console there, your passenger side of the dash, all in great shape. Of course, our door jamb on this side as well. No rust, very clean. Moving along, coming up to our second gap passenger side between the door and the front fender. Again, very nice, very even the whole way down. Body lines are right on the money the whole way up. And there's our 428 lettering on this side as well. Passenger side of the windshield, no chips and cracks. Our gapping from the cowl to the hood, very nice going across. Of course, we got the hood scoop that had come on these. That is a functional scoop for the Ram Air system that this car has. Coming around to the front, bumper chrome, very nice condition, really nice. It's just in great shape. We got the lower air dam here. Of course, you got your lower lights here in the valence. Of course, on these, we got the blacked out lights here with the hideaway lights that these had come with, and really nice addition. I love hideaway lights on the old cars. And we also have here the front hood pins. And of course, what we're going to do now is I'm going to disconnect these pins. We're going to open the hood and go over everything in the engine bay. Underneath the hood, body color, your firewall, your aprons, rad support, all in a satin black. What we have here is a 428 Cobra Jet Ford V8. Nice engine here. We got your Ram Air system here, and that does indeed work. We got power steering. We got power brakes. You got the factory cast intake. You got the powered by Ford chrome valve covers. Very powerful engine. This car runs very well. Great running motor. Everybody knows the Cobra Jets are fantastic engines in the Eliminators. Very rare cars, and this one here is just in fantastic shape. What we're going to do, we're going to put this up in the air, and we're going to show you how nice the undercarriage is. Hey guys, we got our Cougar Eliminator up in the air. We're going to do our undercarriage review as we always do. Starting at the front, your suspension, your control arms look to be of a stock style. We do have a front sway bar on the vehicle, right here. Our belly bar, that looks really good, nice and intact. We have disc brakes on the front, drum brakes on the back. So disc front, drum on the back. And we'll see those as we get back there. Our front sections of frame look really good. And look good. Okay, our oil pan on our 428. Our rear main seal. Our transmission pan on our C6 automatic transmission. And our output seal to transmission, all nice and dry. I don't see any leaks on any of those. Our transmission cross member also looks really good. Now we do have dual exhaust on the vehicle coming down off the stock style manifolds, going back into dual Flowmaster mufflers. We're going to see those in a moment. Before we get back there, we're going to address our floor as I always do at this point. Right here, looking good and looking good. Our floor, really nice shape here. You can see our drains, all of our embossments. Got our grommets here. On this side, our embossment sections, our drains, and our grommets as well. You can see all your embossed lines and so on. We got our e-brake cables here going back to both wheels. Now coming back farther, you can see here is our dual exhaust and our dual Flowmaster mufflers. Of course, the tailpipes go up and over. We're going to see that in a moment also. Now coming on back here again, our floor, really nice back here as well. Moving along, we got stock style shocks on the back. We do have leaf springs as well in the back. So speaking of the leaf springs, our front spring mounts both look really good. Our input seal and our differential and our gear set seal, both of those are nice and dry, no leaks there either. And we do have a balanced drive shaft. Coming on back to the back of the car, the floor up above the differential looks really good. Your shock mounts, everything up there looks really nice. You got all your lines, see all your indentations up there and your factory lines and all that. Like I had said, we got drum brakes on the back. Our tailpipes come up over and out on either side of our fuel tank with the 45-degree tips here facing down, of course. Our fuel tank here, which is part of the floor, which we had pointed out, so you won't have straps. It's part of the floor. It looks really good. Fuel tank's in great shape, and we also have a drain here in case you ever need it. It's nice to have that. It's a nice little feature to have. Now, our rear sections of the frame, going up, looks good. And looks good. Coming on back, we're going to address our spring hangers now, or shackles. Looks good. And looks good. All in all, it's really nice under here. What we're going to do is we're going to drop it down, fire it up so you can hear the engine run.